It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorians, all 8 of them, of the graduating class of 2013. Nora Allwash, Michael Gribble, Aaron Lee, Joyce Yun-Seo Lee, Annabelle Liu, and Michaelyn Nguyen. I want to tell you that when we realized we had 8 valedictorians, I said to them, can you write one speech? And they looked at each other and said, yeah, we got this. So I'm leaving it up to you.
Good afternoon, class of 2013. And aren't you glad the sun came out? As just a small percentage of the faces who would wander around campus each and every day, my friends and I here are honored to represent you on stage today. During our time at Sunny Hills, we've had the privilege of being instructed and counseled by a number of truly inspirational teachers. One such individual, Miss Creel, led her students in a course to discover the inspiration and significance behind art. We were encouraged to ask the questions, why does art exist? And who makes art? Could not an individual life be considered a work of art? And if so, what aspects of life influence and mold the painting? In the same way that Monet took a blank canvas and turned it into a lily pond, in the same way that an old woman crafts a garden with tulips and roses, we, as high school students, have constructed a work of art over the past 4 years. The knowledge we have acquired and the new friendships and experiences that have shaped us are evident marks of beauty. Sunny Hills, our home away from home, has provided each one of us with an environment of artistic innovation where we have been able to add new strokes and colors to the personal works of art that are our lives.
We all entered high school with a few paint strokes and splatters already coloring our canvases. Our paintings were all so different, yet they were all ready to be improved by the colors that Sunny Hills High School had to provide. Whether the marks and scribbles already defining our paintings came from Parks, Fissler, or any other junior high, we all ended up in this place where we have learned, laughed, and matured together.
Remember the good old days when we all thought we would be dancing on the lunch tables?
We thought there'd be sparkling vampires in our midst.
Oh, and thinking there would be a group of girls called the Plastics with the Burn Book.
I thought you'd find all this freedom and independence in high school, and
everyone would get a license as soon as they turned 16, and there would be enough time to go out to lunch every day.
But then again, I also thought there'd be 7-foot-tall bullies, and kids would get stuffed into lockers or flushed down the toilets. So I guess there was an upside.
Well, I thought everyone would always be smiling and the sun would always be shining.
You gotta stop believing all these movies.
Well, anyways, the misconceptions about high school only made it all the more fun to experience every moment and open our eyes to what high school really had to offer. And I have to say, the unforgettable memories that we made at Sunny Hills are better than all the unrealistic expectations of our past. We, as Lancers of the class of 2013, have pieced together a masterpiece that we will, from this point on, always look upon with smiles and laughter.
As we formed our individual works of art, we discovered nothing is really exactly what you expect. Life for the past 4 years has ended anything but expected.
I mean, I knew I'd be tired waking up for my first day of school, but who would have thought that blonde girl with the beautiful legs I was admiring would become my best friend?
And who would have thought that creep that was staring at me in zero period would become my best friend of 4 years and fellow valedictorian Annabelle Liu?
High school has been filled with surprising moments, like wearing shorts and a t-shirt to your first stag,
and realizing you're overdressed.
Like hearing your first fire alarm and freaking out, and then realizing that no one else cares.
Planning an after-school meeting for a group project, and then having to sleep over at your friend's house because you don't actually start until midnight.
And that petrifying moment when money walks into Starbucks when you're not supposed to be there during your free period.
Or like signing up for 10 clubs during Club Rush and being excited for every single one of them, and then only staying in one.
And then there's those great moments like when the soccer team still made it to CIFs after having to forfeit most of their wins.
And when the basketball team destroyed Troy in their own gym.
It'll be unexpected moments like these that we remember when we look back on our high school years.
But all 4 years of these unexpected memories are culminating in this expected one right now. the graduation of the Sunny Hills class of 2013. So remember to take a pause and remember the significance of today.
The significance of the future is also looming upon us as we are about to leave our lives of dependence and enter one of independence. If life is a painting, life after high school will only progress our peace even more. Whereas high school cemented the fundamental values and outlooks of life, the future ahead deepens the possibilities available. We enter the next stage of our lives, an unfinished piece, still undefined. With bumps and nicks along the way, the process is not a smooth road. Although there is no time turner to repair the past, always know that mistakes can be corrected and altered, leaving the painting better than it began.
Many people don't have a clear direction of where they're headed. Your interests may be all over the place, and you may find yourself taking a gap year, entering the workforce, or taking a variety of bizarre classes in college. However, just because your future doesn't appear coherent now, doesn't mean that your life, your painting, is any less beautiful. On the other hand, some of you may be fine-tuned pointillists, knowing exactly where each dot of each color will be placed on your masterpiece. In any case, all of us are heading towards completion, no matter what path we choose.
We are the artists. Before, there were people to guide the choices that we make by the supplies that we use.
Now, we will learn to do this on our own, developing our own rules, striving to present our final product with confidence and pride.
Overall, these experiences from our past and present, and those that are yet to come into our future, are mere strokes on our canvases, with our life masterpieces not yet complete. Though our journey as Lancers may be over, and each and every one of our life paintings may be drawn differently through the paths we are about to take, we are all alike in the images that we have drawn here at Sunny Hills. We would like to thank all of the faculty for all that they have done for us during our time in high school. We would also like to give a big thanks to each and every parent for the emotional support they have provided us, standing behind us through it all. Our life, our works of art, would not be possible without our parents, who were first to teach us how to hold our brushes and who steadied our strokes during times of instability. Lastly, we would like to give thanks to you, the graduating class of 2013. Although the 8 of us might not know all 600 of us today, high school would not have been the same without every single person here. Thank you for your hard work, for your sacrifices of sleep, and for all the fun. Most importantly, thank you for all the memories, good and bad, that we will one day look back on and know have exceeded all expectations we had of high school before. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and believe that success is inevitable with our Lancer spirit and pride. The moment we have long been waiting for is finally here. Congratulations, class of 2013. We did it!
One more round of applause for our outstanding speakers, our valedictorians. Aristotle said, "Hope